Dear Catherine, I arrived at the Somme today. I continued my search for Max.
Eins muss man den Franzosen lassen. Sie haben ein paar... Den kenne ich nicht. Tut mir leid.
Noch nie gesehen, tut mir leid. Sigmund kann sich vielleicht an deinen Sohn erinnern. Er hat ein Register. Du findest ihn auf dem Friedhof.
Wolf hat zu viel getrunken. Wenn das ein Offizier sieht, so viele Gesichter. Da verliert man irgendwann den Überblick. Ich kann dir leider nicht helfen.
Oh.
Waldner, stimmt's? Kurt Waldner. Ich habe einen Brief für Sie. Ich hoffe nur gute Nachrichten aus der Heimat.
My dearest Kurt, I understand and support you in what you are doing. But I must tell you, Lucy is ill, Kurt. It is her chest. Dr. Siegfried visited yesterday to examine her, and he seems concerned. I believe he suspects tuberculosis, though he will not say.
J'ai reçu les effets personnels de Félix hier. Il est tombé durant la bataille de Vimy.
Il était à Vimy? Il a sûrement combattu aux côtés de mon oncle, Émile Chaillon, un vrai cœur vaillant.
Come and play cards with us, Harry. That's an order. Get over here, Harry. Ha, bring the bird if you must.
Le petit Flanagan est de retour. Is that bird real? It's certainly well trained.
Mais Simon, ce n'est pas Flanagan.
No, this is Harry. Harry Lambert.
Ah! Ah bah il lui ressemble. Nice to meet you, Harry.
Flanagan was my photographer before you, Harry. You'd have liked him, I think. He was a good photographer. He was a good man.
So what happened to young Flanagan then?
Oh, the Somme. He...
Are you all right, Major?
Perfectly fine, yes. Let's just finish the game, shall we? Well, I don't seem to be winning much, do I? Come on, Harry. Follow me! François, mon ami! Let us in, would you?
Major Barrett, ça par exemple. How are you, sir?
Alive and well, François. This is Harry. I'm showing him the wonders of Paris.
You brought him to the right place. Bienvenue, Harry. Apologies, Harry. We have a strict no-pigeon policy here.
Major Barrett, it's been a while.
Ah, mon cher Marie.
Ouais, mais...
Harry, this is Marie.
Malheureusement, il faut une carte de membre pour y accéder.
Excuse me, Major. I am not old. If you want anything, Harry...
Ici, on se divertit comme nulle part ailleurs. Vous pouvez me croire.
Hey, sweetheart. I hope you're enjoying the cabaret.
Here, Harry. This is a member's card. Feel free to visit the VIP lounge. I'm going to catch up with Marie.
T'es Canadien? Vous avez fait un sacré boulot à Vimy, les gars.
Ah, you have a member's card? Enjoy the lounge.
Imagine that. The VIP lounge of a club in Paris. It was a world away from being trapped underground with a German. I still wondered about Kurt. What was he doing right now? Wherever he was, I hoped he was happy. Hell, I just hoped he was alive.
You should see the graves, Catherine. So many lives, so many hopeful young men, now covered in dirt. I had to know if Max was one of them.
Kannst du uns helfen? Wir brauchen mehr Kreuze. Die sind da vorne in dem Karren. Die Arbeit hier so zwischen den Toten ist ganz schön hart. Danke für deine Hilfe.
Hier. Er sieht aus wie sein Vater. Ich erinnere mich an sein Regiment. Die armen Jungs. Sie kamen verwundet aus Perron hier an. Wie die Löwen haben sie gegen die Tommies gekämpft. Du kannst stolz auf deinen Sohn sein. Die meisten sind hier begraben. Komm mit. Ich bin von den Gräbern wie besessen. Ich kenne jedes einzelne. Das macht mich noch wahnsinnig.
Ah, ja. Die Gräber sind da rechts von dir.
I cannot describe how it felt to search for his grave. How it felt to look for something I hoped I wouldn't see. I found the graves of Mac's unit. Most were buried and accounted for, except one, an unmarked grave. A grave with no name. I could not leave the place without knowing the truth, Katrin. May God have mercy on my soul.
Merde, fais-le sortir. Tue-le s'il le faut.
Ah! Did you see that? Tue-le! Tue-le, je vais prévenir les autres!
I'd grown attached to that bird. Hell, she'd been with me for months. But to the folks at the cabaret, she was just a pest to be killed. Wherever she was, I just had to find her and make sure she was safe. Where are you going? You know, it's funny. At the time, I was so shocked I wasn't even sure it was him. But the only person who looks like Barrett is Barrett. And if I hadn't been at the window at that precise moment, well, maybe things would have been different. Who knows?
Ah! Comment un pigeon a-t-il pu entrer ici?
Seigneur, cet oiseau est fou!
Are you kidding me? Come on, damn bird. Come on, come to Harry. Now, I don't know if you've ever found yourself in this position before, but sometimes you just gotta go with your gut.
Aïe, et maintenant casse-toi, il revient pas.
But it was not Max, Katrin. He is still alive. I know it. Please tell Lucy. The cat is still with me. You will meet her one day. I promise. This is my confession, Katrin. I know it was wrong, but I will do anything to find our son. I must. I pray for Lucy's health, and I will return as soon as I can. My thoughts have become dark of late. The others treat me differently now. Perhaps they know what I did. I fear what will become of me if I stay here too long. I do not know where Max is, and I'm running out of places to look.
Barrett was never the same after that day. I tried to talk to him, tried to thank him for showing me Paris, but he wouldn't even look at me. So I kept my mouth shut over the next few weeks and kept taking photos. They put more and more of my pictures in the papers back home. Fully credited. I felt like a star.
Here, Lottie. Come hierher.
Lucy is still cold. It is her chest. Dr. Siegfried visited yesterday, and he seems concerned. I believe he suspects tuberculosis. Please, try to come. The daughter needs you. I love you. Always. Katrin.
Every night I have the same dream, Katrin. It is so vivid. The cat finds our son's body in a field of flowers. I see it whenever I sleep. Last night, the dream was different. I saw a dead tree amongst the flowers. The same tree exists out on no man's land, here at the Somme. I ventured out onto no man's land, alone. The others would later call me crazy, but I didn't expect them to understand. The corpses on no man's land tell their own stories of battles won and lost. To begin with, I found only French soldiers. But there were German soldiers too, Katrin. It is not easy confronting these bodies of men who once lived. But I had to continue, had to persist.
Show us the pigeon trick again, Harry. It's so good. You got quite the reputation. Everyone wants to see the pigeon man. Go pigeon! Blanca, let me sleep.
Good one, Harry. Send the pigeon to Raphael's face.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Harry! Can't you see I'm busy over here, mate? Right, just please. I know you've got a pigeon, and I know it's very clever, but leave me alone. Go take some photos or something.
Seems that bird of yours is more useful than some of the men.
J'aime cet endroit. C'est calme et paisible. C'est étrange de se dire que beaucoup de gens sont morts ici.
T'as combattu ici, non? Comment c'était?
Pour être honnête, j'ai du mal à croire que j'ai survécu. J'ai perdu mon frère dans la Somme.
Ouais, toutes mes condoléances. T'as entendu ça? Y'a quelqu'un? J'ai vu du mouvement.
Was it madness to head on to no man's land? Perhaps. At the time, I thought only of my dream, only of the dead tree.
Allez, petit chat. Par ici, viens dire bonjour. Allez, petit chat. Par ici, viens dire bonjour.
Hé, Minou, Minou, viens par ici.
Pauvre bête, elle peut pas traverser les barbelés. Va vers le char, mon Minou.
Minou, Minou, viens par ici. Hé, Minou, Minou, viens par ici.
Pauvre bête, elle peut pas traverser les barbelés. Va vers le char, mon Minou.
Minou, viens par ici.
Pauvre bête, elle peut pas traverser les barbelés. Va vers le char, mon Minou.
Hé, Minou, Minou, viens par ici.
I found 3 bodies from Alpirsbach, boys from home. I'm so sorry. The first was Karl Günther. Please give his family my condolences. Bette's son was there also. I know she will be devastated.
Oh, c'est beau ici. Et qui a pu planter ces fleurs? Avec tous ces cadavres, elles poussent.
The last was Jonas, you know, Dr. Siegfried's boy. He was a good friend to Max.
Pas un pas de plus, Fritz! Arrête-toi! Ou je tire! Attends une seconde. Je pense qu'il vient juste pour le mort.
And though Max was not there, these boys were all someone's son. All these boys deserved a proper burial. I became consumed by the task. It takes its toll on a man, the constant presence of death.
Harry Lambert, you say? You got a letter from Julia Taylor. Sound familiar? All good news, I hope.
Dear Harry, it is simply not the same here without you. I have no one to talk to. And if I didn't know him better, I would say that even Father misses you. Thank you for your photograph, Harry. It is wonderful to see so many different kinds of people all working together for the greater good. It warms my heart.
Hey, Harry! Barrett was looking for you.
Do you really think my men have time for your stupid little tricks? Make yourself useful and fetch my documents. I don't care how you do it, boy. Just get my documents.
Looking back, I don't know what I was thinking sending the bird. I guess I wanted to put a smile on the Major's face, to take things back to the way they were before Paris. Instead, with his plans flying out over no man's land, all I got was silence.
This will sound strange, but a bird found me in the depth of my despair. It carried intelligence from the enemy, pulled me from my madness. I had to act. Saved by a bird, Katrin. And there was only one person who could have sent it.
Then the Major turned, closest thing to the devil I'd ever seen. "Do you realize what you've done?" he roared, inches from my face. "Do you have any idea what was on those papers?"
I told my superiors I found the plans in no man's land. I could not decipher the information they contained, but I hear we are to be moved to Passendale.
I don't expect you to believe this, but not only did that bird fly back to me, it brought a message with it. Danke, hero. Could it be possible that this bird of mine somehow found the German?
I have arrived at Passendale. Every man now carries a gas mask. Some question why the officers even expect a gas attack. But I know. How much had the young Canadian suffered to give me this information?
Truth be told, most of war is just kind of waiting around for something to happen. And I waited at Passchendaele for months before something finally did. Hell, I survived Vimy. If I got lucky, maybe I'd survive Passchendaele.
Hey, Harry! Barrett was looking for you. Move along, friend. Ah, there you are. Good of you to join us, Lambert. Get up there, boy. Take photos.
No one wanted to go over the top. Not a single one of us. Hell, I just did what we all did. I followed orders.
Clean out your ears and
for my country. For the greater good.
Is war.
For Julia.
Another massacre begun. Once more, we traded blood for yards gained. And amongst it all, the cat was nowhere to be found. It may seem like madness, but I promised Lucy she would meet the cat one day. I promised.
Bitte hilf mir, Kurt! Meine Gasmaske!
Jetzt nicht, Kurt! Zurück auf deinen Posten!
Wir werden verlieren, ich weiß es.
Danke, mein Freund.
Both sides fought to control a church, the largest landmark on the battlefield.
This'll all be a bad dream. We can't go further! Fritz, to pin this in! If only we could cut off! Deine Katze ist irgendwo da vorn, guck. Sie hat Angst, aber sie lebt noch. Siehst du sie? Sie verstecken sich in den Ruinen. Die Kirche gehört uns.
Ich glaube, da hinten war was. Da hinten.
Ich suche mir einen besseren Platz zum Schießen. Someone, please!
don't want to die here! I owe you my life, friend. Thank you. Barrett passed by yelling, "For the Empire." He loves this war.
Halt in Deckung kurz! Sie warten bloß darauf, uns da draußen zu erledigen! These they're alive, but they'll be sent back to the rear. No way through this side, Harry!
somewhere out there was the cat. I had to find her. She was safe. Thank God. I later wondered if she led me to that place on purpose. As if she knew something I did not. But I'm superstitious like that.
At least they're alive, but they'll be sent back to the rear.
Barrett passed by yelling, "For the Empire!" He loves this war. I don't want to die here!
I guess we thought we could gas him out, but the Germans held steady. I'd let the Major down recently. I wanted to prove myself, to make it up to him. Only, I didn't know how.
Hey, Harry! Barrett's gone mad. He's gonna get himself killed. Brits are holding us off from the tower. There's our goddamn artillery.
I remember it clearly. I saw a side of Barrett that day I'd never seen before, and that I wouldn't soon forget. Every man has his demons.
You like that? Barrett's up ahead. I could do this all day. Talk to him, okay?
The war took its toll on all of us. Even Barrett.
Barrett's asking for you, Harry. Just be careful, okay? How's the Major still alive? Maybe he really is bulletproof. I think Barrett finally flipped! Never seen him like this before! Over here, Harry! Get a photo of this! Just for me, eh?
I didn't see the shell, didn't know what happened, but I knew I needed help.
Harry, bist du das? Das ist unglaublich.
What happened? Am I dead?
Beweg dich nicht, verstanden? Ich helfe dir. Nicht bewegen.
What are you doing? You're German.
Hier sind wir erstmal sicher. Wie geht es dir? Bist du verletzt?
Whoa. How am I still alive?
Hörst du? Da kommen Soldaten. Das klingt nach Deutschen. Versteck dich irgendwo, los. Hey!
Wo bist du, Tommy?
Da war etwas bei den Bänken. Ich bin nass. Vorsicht! Könnte eine Falle sein.
Irgendwo hat sich Hast du hier Tommys gesehen, Kurt? Den erwischen wir schon. Irgendwo hat sich einer versteckt. Den erwischen wir schon. Wo bist du, Tommy? Kannst du uns helfen, Kurt? Wir hören immer wieder Geräusche. Was machst du denn, Kurt? Da ist niemand hinter der Kiste. Kannst du uns helfen, Kurt? Wir hören immer wieder Geräusche. Da ist jemand! Ich habe auch was gehört. Da vorne.
Sucht alles ab, Männer.
Wenn ich den erwische, ist er platt. Uns helfen, Kurt! Wir hören immer wieder Geräusche.
Wir fangen ihn!
Scheiße! Please, don't shoot. Don't shoot. I'm just a photographer. Understand?
Hey!
Photographer!
Hey, Freunde, lasst ihn! Seht ihr nicht? Er hat doch keine Waffe. Lasst ihn! I tried to save him.
He tried to save me.
But I failed.